So it's 3 a.m., you're awake, you're staring at the ceiling, your mind is completely racing, and out of nowhere, you get this sudden wave of heat. If you're going through menopause or perimenopause, this isn't just standard insomnia. Your body is undergoing a hormonal roller coaster, which is hijacking your nervous system's ability to rest. Studies show that 40 to 60% of women go through severe sleep disruptions or chronic insomnia during the menopause transition. But this doesn't have to be your new normal. So today we're going to go through the science as to why menopause messes with your sleep, why waking up alert at 3 a.m. is actually a blood sugar emergency, and the data-backed protocol to finally get your 7 to 9 hours of sleep back. So first, let's look at the biology. Your nervous system relies on a delicate balance of reproductive hormones in order to signal your body that it's safe to sleep. Now, during menopause, two major players go offline. The first one is estrogen. During menopause, estrogen fluctuates wildly. It triggers a state of hyper alertness in the brain. It also messes with your body's internal thermostat, and that's why you may be having those brutal night sweats. Number 2 is progesterone. Think of progesterone as your body's natural Valium. It's your ultimate calm hormone. Now, as progesterone drops, your body loses its natural braking system, and you're left feeling wired and anxious and physically unable to drift off. Now, if you're only surviving on 3 to 4 hours of sleep, your body starts to pump out stress hormones, which are your cortisol and your epinephrine. This causes fluid retention and slows your metabolism, and it causes your body to hold on to fat. In fact, a landmark study found that when you're sleep deprived, the amount of weight you lose from actual body fat drops by a staggering 55%, meaning that a sleep deprived body burns muscle instead of fat just to keep you awake. So fixing your sleep isn't just about energy, but it's foundational for your body's composition. Most people think that they wake up in the middle of the night between kind of 3 and 5 a.m. because they're mentally stressed. But biologically, waking up within this window can actually be a blood sugar crash. When your blood sugar drops too low overnight, your body perceives this literally as a survival threat. So to save you, your body releases a sudden surge of adrenaline and cortisol to unlock sugar from your liver. So it fixes your blood sugar issue, but those stress hormones leave you sweating, wired, and unable to sleep. Now, to fix this, a simple strategy can help. Take 1 to 2 teaspoons of raw honey 30 to 60 minutes before bed. Clinical trials have shown that some raw honey before bed significantly improves overall sleep quality. And this is because the raw honey provides your liver with a slow release energy source, preventing the middle of the night hormone spike. Now, if you're diabetic, pre-diabetic, or have severe insulin resistance, forget the raw honey and instead go for collagen powder. You just get a scoop of collagen, put it in some warm water, and this will help with that sugar spike. If you're one of those women that wakes up between 3 and 5 a.m., drop a note in the comments and let us know if you found something that works for you. But there's another hidden piece to this puzzle: melatonin. By the time we reach age 50, our natural melatonin production has plummeted by around 50%. Compounding that, estrogen actually helps regulate our melatonin receptors. So when estrogen drops, we become incredibly sensitive to light disruptions. So a single flash of a phone or a bathroom light acts like a solar flare to a menopausal brain, instantly shutting down whatever melatonin you have left. And this drop in melatonin can create kind of evening agitation, which is why some women suddenly crave late night sugar and snacks. But then eating heavy meals in the evening aggravates insomnia even further. So to break the cycle, dim your household lights by 50% if possible after 8 p.m. and turn off all screens at least 1 hour before bed. So what does the science actually say to help fix this insomnia? If you introduce only one supplement for menopausal insomnia, make it magnesium glycinate. A landmark clinical trial on postmenopausal women found that supplementing with magnesium raised their natural melatonin levels while slashing their evening cortisol, allowing them to fall asleep faster and stay asleep longer. And there are two reasons why this happens. Firstly, magnesium acts like a mute button for racing thoughts. It turns up a calming brain chemical, GABA, which instantly tells your nervous system to calm down and switch off. Secondly, magnesium is the ultimate muscle relaxer. Inside your body, calcium causes your muscles to tighten and clench, while magnesium comes in and forces them to relax. So if you struggle with physical restlessness, or you're tossing and turning in your bed, or you feel your jaw physically clenching, then this is going to help you massively. Just make sure you go for magnesium glycinate. I recommend a brand in the comments and aim for 200 to 400 milligrams before bed. I also list reasons why maybe you should not take it in the comment section. To compound these effects, you can introduce some lovely targeted herbal teas in your evening routine, like chamomile, lavender, or valerian root. And remember to avoid the aggravators when you can, like refined sugars, alcohol, and heavy meals 3 hours before bed, with the only exception of that raw honey or collagen. And a note on caffeine, right? As estrogen drops, your body clears out caffeine much slower. And that morning coffee stays in your bloodstream much longer than before. So if possible, stop drinking coffee by at least 11 a.m. Now you can take every supplement in the world, but if your circadian rhythm is not working well, then you're still going to have systemic inflammation and you're going to have trouble sleeping. So you have to manage your internal master clock. If possible, go outside within 30 minutes of waking up, right? Even if it's in your garden or your balcony, and get direct sunlight into your eyes without glasses or windows in the way. This sets your internal clock. It actually spikes your cortisol, so you wake up feeling refreshed, and programs your brain to produce the maximum amount of melatonin 12 hours later. Also, delay your morning coffee to around 9 a.m. or 10 a.m. or at least like 1 hour after waking, so you let your body's natural cortisol do its job first. Now that you know exactly how to fix your sleep to unlock your metabolism, you need to fix the metabolic shift that happened when you were sleep deprived. So click on this video right here where I break down the exact science on how to shift that menopause weight. Take care, sleep well, and I'll see you in the next one.